Hello, this is Steve Schroeder with ReThink Bowling. Welcome to our webinar. And if you are a proprietor in the state of Michigan, make sure you listen carefully because we have a special offer that we need to explain at the end for you. But in the meantime, we're going to go through everything. In about 22 minutes, I'm going to go through pretty quick. I know you're busy, so please hang in there. We're going to go through everything, explain everything, and then get in touch with us as soon as you can because you'll see that this offer for Michigan is pretty important and you need to get a hold of Bo Gergen at the end. Okay, so I think you're looking at my screen right now. We're recording it. It's the road to record profit in bowling through revolutionize the sport with mobile tech, open play memberships, and customer engagement to keep bowling the top of the mind. And as you know, the USBC did a study, found out that the number one reason why bowling was, why people didn't come to the center more often was the simple fact that they forgot. So keeping bowling top of the mind is very important. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Now we're going to take a road up to the hill, as you can see. And when we get, you'll notice that this road is a little bit uphill, but it's not much uphill. It's just a little bit uphill. And when we get to the top where all those balloons are, the red, blue, and green balloon, then that's when we launch version 2.0. And when version 2.0 launches, it is absolute lights out. I mean, I've got hundreds of companies waiting for us. We're under build with version 2.0 right now. It'll be built more like September, October, end of 2017. But version 1.5 is very powerful. I'm going to go through version 1.5 today. We're going to stop at all these little signs along the road, and I'm going to go pretty quick and then explain everything to you. So let's start our little journey. Now, we already know the problem, and here's the 9 problems that we come out with the sport of bowling. I'm not going to reiterate on these a lot. We already know league bowling's in decline, open play is declining. We still have 67 million members, but they're coming less often. We know that poor communication is a problem. We know that proprietors don't want a discount, so we need to replace real money with like a replacement currency. We also, bowling is lacking innovation. There's no real fun factor. People are telling you to pull the lanes out and then go with more of a FEC kind of environment. So before you spend a couple $100,000 renovating your center, listen to this because we don't think you'll need to do that. Okay, so USBC is declining. We need the bowling center to rally around a cause. In other words, today consumers want the business to be more than a business. They want it to support schools and churches and nonprofits, and we've built in a solution for that doesn't cost proprietors anything. But we've got it covered, so don't worry about that. So these are all the problems. How do we increase customer spending without lowering the price? Talked about that a little bit. And then how do we lift your business valuation? Make sure you ask us about this because your formula is going to change based on what we've done with the app. The app changes your business valuation from a typical 2x, 3x to more like 10, 15, 20, even 40x. It's just absolute remarkable when you put innovative mobile technologies with monthly recurring revenue inside of a business model, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So enough of that. Let's kind of get going and go up the road. Let me give you a quick company background. My name is Steve Schroeder. I founded Bowling Rewards 9 years ago. Brian McRae is the founder of ReThink Loyalty, ReThink Vet Solution 4 years ago. So we have a track record of success. Bowling Rewards was very successful. It's still around today. People are still paying it. It's a very old technology. It's not really mobile-based. And remember, mobile-based doesn't mean putting a website on a phone or putting a card on a phone. Mobile technologies is way different than that. Don't pay for anything like that. That's a shortcut. It's just an excuse. You need innovation. So it's a very older technology. We'll talk about what happened, but in the meantime, I'm a PBA member for decades. We know the sport of bowling. We've got agreements with Ohio and Michigan. This is for Michigan, a special offer at the end as we talked about. You can go visit my articles that I've written about bowling where we've got 23 different countries and just thousands of industries are wanting to join with bowling because of what you're about to see here in a few minutes. So that's our background. We're going to start with a membership. We're going to focus on an open play membership because we know that membership is like a hidden gem to the sport of bowling. We've seen companies like Costco Amazon Prime, Sam's Club, golf courses, Netflix. It's a fee for service. We use rewards instead of discounting. In other words, rather than lower the cost of bowling by $1 or $2 a game at certain times or days, you keep the price the same. You could even raise it because of the value we're going to add to it. And you give somebody a reward, like $1 or $2 reward, which means they come back more frequently, they spend more money, and you put full price on your register. Now, when you add rewards from other businesses that don't cost you anything, this really changes the game. More on that later. But we have prepaid revenue that's placed inside of the app that goes directly into your cash register rather than at the time of sale, ATOS. So you could wake up in the morning and see $15,000, $20,000 has been added to your bank account. You don't even know why. It's because we have been marketing remotely and automatically on social media and throughout the web and throughout the mobile device, and people are joining and paying your center even while it's closed. So mobile is a very powerful tool, requires innovation, execution, engagement, and when you tie it in with memberships, it is a game changer. So we know that open play is the future. We're going to focus on open play memberships, but I want to tell you that we have got an amazing solution for league bowlers that is automatically built in, so we can convert open play to league. If you ever want to bring back the league play environment, this is going to be how you do it. But if you don't want to do it, you can develop the same kind of relationships with your open play bowlers. We know how to bring them in during the day when most centers are just dead or hard time having people visit. We have all kinds of strategies for this. It's not difficult to get people to change behavior when you have so much value. And that's the problem bowling has had. It's that there's really no value, no fun, no gamification to it. And we know through games like Mobile Strike, Pokemon Go, Clash of Clans, and all these goofy things that these are apps that make $700-800 million a year and keep people engaged doing things for nothing more than going from level 5 to level 6. So when we put real value in it, and then we open up winning and gamification and mobile partnerships in ways that have never been done, it's not a problem at all. And that requires some customer loyalty, innovation, real personalization, real relevance, real world-class communication, not email that is just batch and blast and sent out to everybody. The software recognizes every individual down to a level of 1, changes the communication based on predictive analytics and behavioral analytics so that it does all of the work for you like they are the only customer of your bowling center. It's phenomenal stuff, and we'll get more into that later. You have price point protection because of all the partnerships we create. We're a big data and predictive analytics company, and all that's included. It's simple, it's easy, and powerful. It'll increase your business valuation like we discussed, and 90% of it, even in version 1.5, is going to be redeemed now from the phone. So no cards, no terminals, no software, and when we get to the top of the hill at version 2.0, all of it's eliminated. The last 10% will be flushed out. So very easy to do, very powerful, very simple. And that's the key. Any business right now, okay, bowling wants to rebuild itself, you need to win the mobile device. And winning the mobile device is not sticking a website on a phone. It requires engagement, innovation, and when you do this, you are going to win people and you'll own the vertical. And that's exactly what we've done for bowling. Starts off with a really elegant, simple app, that people will download, and then we'll show you some screenshots here. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on all these screenshots. You can stop the recording and look at these later, but I'll go left to right really quick. So we can start off with the blue ReThink Bowling logo. You can see where people can put their username and password and log in, or hit the green button and register for the first time. When they register, that's the third one over from the left. We can ask for their name or email address or mobile number, simple, really old things. And we have ways to gather data later, not at the point of registration. So we want to make the registration simple, quick, bang. We have some really cool stuff. They have a whole personal profile. They're going to get a custom membership card that kind of floats, and even a free membership is included here. So because this data is worth a lot of money, and you will own that data. And we're one of the few companies that allow you to own that data. So your personal profile, they're going to see charities that they can support, all at no cost to the proprietor. We have a world-class personal preference manager that allows customers to control communication like no other solution to date. I mean, they can control communication down to getting special offers off of special off-ramps during certain times of day so that the customer is in full control of when he gets a message, why he gets a message, where he gets a message, what the messages contain. Unprecedented personal preference manager for consumers, because they don't want to be bothered when they realize that you put this technology in to appeal to what they want. They love it. We have their purchase history, their redemption history. We've got bowling center information. They just check whichever member they want to join. Now this coupon balance thing, that's a little different. That's not a regular coupon. That's a digital coupon. And it's not really a coupon like you think is a coupon. It's more like a package. See, bowling centers love to package things like games of bowling, laser tag, pizza, food, drinks, unlimited packages. We're going to show you how to automatically package unlimited numbers of packages and then include rewards that don't cost you anything, so you can raise the cost of the package or alter the package price based on the membership class of the person. And they can make a payment from the mobile device. They can check out. They can purchase these coupons. In other words, we have complete control of money, which is way more important than just putting silly stuff, on the phone. So more on that later. That's a good example of the screenshot. Here's a closer up-front view. Now, Starbucks is the industry leader in mobile payments, and what we have put in here for your bowling center is vastly superior to Starbucks. Now, to give you an idea, they control about $9 billion per quarter, not in gross revenue, just in the app. So this is big money, and we've already are talking to Apple, Google, and Samsung because of the solution we put in is vastly superior to anything in mobile payments. A lot of research has just poured in showing that customer loyalty is the key to mobile payments. We are customer loyalty experts at ReThink Bowling. We know it probably better than anybody in the country or the world. And so we have put every possibility into this mobile payment in a very elegant, simple, powerful manner. So what that means is, like for Starbucks, for example, if you're familiar with that program, you have to put money in the app and then you have to pay with the app in order to get a star. We have that same mechanism, but we didn't require the customer to do it. We just give them the option to do it. And they get a reward for depositing money into your center. They get a reward for showing up at your center. These are rewards that you can either personalize or that are given to them by other companies because of what we're doing for them, so it doesn't cost you anything. But they can leave their credit card in the app. They can take it out of the app. They can pay cash at the desk, and you can deposit money into their mobile account so they can get a reward and still use it like a mobile payments mechanism. So in other words, we have controlled every aspect of payment with built-in rewards and a social media integration I'm going to share with you later that has never been done in any app before. But it's very elegant, very simple, very powerful, and it gives consumers multiple. Even if they want to pay cash at the desk, no problem. You could grab it and then put it in their account, and they don't have to worry about it. We talked about it being simple and powerful. It automates the whole registration process. So you no longer do employees have to sign people up. I mean, these people will sign up from social media. They'll sign up from their home. They'll sign up from anywhere in the world. They'll pull out the phone, pick the bowling center, sign up. All the renewals are automated. You don't need to worry about collecting money. It automatically does everything for you. We sell the memberships digitally. We sell them through social media. We sell package digitally. We sell them through social media. Customers can view their balances. They can view their rewards. They can view, everything is very simple and powerful for the consumer. But there's a lot more. I mean, we have put a push notification library here that is unprecedented communication in the history of mobile apps. So no retail solution has ever had the capability I'm about to describe to you. But a push notification, just in case you don't know, is not a text message. It's kind of like a full-color menu, a full-color. It's almost like delivering a website right to the surface of their phone. And it has a way higher response. I mean, to give you an idea, email gets about a 4 to 5% response rate in an average of 18 hours. So 4 to 5% in 18 hours, and you usually pay for email. Here, you get a 95% response rate in 2 minutes. I mean, wow. But nobody has ever given bowling or retail the power to be able to open up a push notification library and communicate like this. Now, maybe you could have done that to a group of people, but the segmentation in here is what's world class. So here's what that means. This means that if you want to communicate just with Monday Night League bowlers, just with females age 25 who haven't been in the center for 30 days, just with male right-handed bowlers with an average over 160 that have brown hair and parted on, in other words, amazing segmentation based on behavioral analytics. You can group customers by any class and just communicate with those customers, and you can do this from anywhere. So while you're on vacation in the Bahamas, you pull out your phone, you open it up, hit Monday Night League Bowlers, and send a push notification in 30 seconds, and then put your phone down. All from the Bahamas. Forget the bowling center. And only Monday Night League Bowlers got it. It's already stored in your library. Boom. It segments the Monday Night League Bowlers. So this is phenomenal communication to narrow down to targeted groups of customers to send specific messages that are relevant to them. So more on that later, but that's the concept of the push library. It's just phenomenal communication. No extra cost. It's all included free of charge. You don't pay for it. We'll get to that at the end. Let's go on to the next slide here. Kind of loading, so hang on to that. Here we go. Social media, all kinds of amazing stuff with the social media. We have built in, this is another thing that no one's ever built into an app. We reversed the mode. So we've actually taken control of the camera so that we have an auto hashtag and an auto reward trigger that rewards customers with benefits that don't cost you anything, again, and for spreading the business virally. So they're going to automatically know when they walk in that they need to take pictures of themselves, share it with their friends, invite them to come bowling, it lets everybody know. We have this all set up on autopilot so people know exactly what to do. Your business starts getting advertised all over, free of charge. You do not need to pay for traditional advertising or marketing or that you've paid for before. Just stop that. This is the way you market, and you don't pay for it. And that's one reason why your business valuation goes up, but the biggest reason is because of the formula being changed. So we have all this tied in. Because we have tied the camera in, and I don't want to get into the algorithm aspect of Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, but we have Facebook dependent upon our data, not us dependent upon Facebook's data. Now, this is a huge thing because we have Facebook now wanting to do a partnership with us for the sport of bowling, and we'll share more with you on that later. But all of this stuff that you heard, I was at Bowl Expo at 2016. Proprietors were paying thousands of dollars for numerous different seminars that were going on with social media. Every single one of those seminars, we have a far better solution, all built in for free. Don't spend any money on social media. Don't spend any money on advertising. Stop your marketing. We have it all covered. We do it all for you, and it's in a much greater fashion. So let's move on. Okay, customer acquisition is great because we have a referral mode built in that is just incredible. Tracks people how they refer, supports their nonprofits. It gets them to share. You get 50 to 100 views. We got even special frames. It's not visualized here, but around this picture, around the outside of the square could be a special frame from a sponsor, okay, that's a live smart frame, that'll, all kinds of things that we don't want to get too deep in the weeds with you, but we sell memberships anytime, anywhere. It's like cause marketing on steroids because we support kids and families, churches, their schools, their nonprofit, at no cost to the proprietor. These are all done through Business Synergy. We got reviews through Yelp and Google. Everything's automatically built in. So what are the version highlights of version 1.5? Because remember 2.0 is the one coming here at the end of the year. Is custom silver and platinum membership card. It floats in the app like in 3D. It looks beautiful. It flips over. You just turn the card over with your finger, and it's got all the balances on the back from surrounding merchants. We have over 350,000 merchants that people can already go in and show your bowling center card to. Actually, about 250,000 with mobile show and save. We're getting the other 100,000 as we go. More are coming on later. And then on top of that, we've just added an amazing travel benefit for each bowling center member that allows them to book any hotel, just like Trivago, Priceline, or Expedia, but at 10 to 50% lower than even Priceline, Expedia, Trivago. We'll share why that's the case. But people it comes with a 110% guarantee. So in other words, if any online booking engine offers a lower price, they give them the lower price and then give them 10% cash back on their credit card. So as this travel benefit is so strong, it's worth the membership fee alone, because we have a $5 a month membership in your bowling center. That's phenomenal. They would pay $5 a month just for the travel app. So this is the kind of things we do. We have a number of things that we're bringing into the fold that will make the value of this membership absolute second to none. So you get all the push communication library. We talked about the entries. I didn't talk about that a little bit, but we've developed a 50-50 kind of a mechanism. Most bowling centers are familiar with 50-50 drawings. We have a digital drawing engine, a DDE, kind of built into the app that automates the ability for you to do drawings. So most bowling centers have to pull off paper tickets and collect money. Now you can do it remotely from the app. And people who are not even in your center, they're at home, they get a push notification right to their phone that you're running a drawing, and they hit one button on their phone and they've got entries, and it comes right to the desk. So it's just incredible stuff that we're going to share with you more later that we have built in, things that have never existed in any retail app previous. That these are the kind of things that are inside even version 1.5. And so we bring winning and gamification back to bowling that has never existed before. So here, what does your center get again? All of these things. I mean, the membership, the prepaid revenue, the technology, the mobile app, the download, the sales of memberships, the automation, the referrals, the social, the auto tracking, the rewards, the push library, version 2.0, no extra charge, instant messaging, two-way communication, online ordering, all of it. Everything is automatically included. Well, what does it cost? Well, before we get to that, we also create beautiful marketing materials for you. What you're looking at here is a 2-foot by 6-foot gigantic sign that gives everybody an example. Here's your silver membership, platinum. We created a gold pizza membership for Northern Lanes in Michigan with Bo Gergen. And you need to get a hold of Bo as we go over the next stage. So we have some really cool gamification things with Queen of Hearts and all that kind of stuff. So we create all the marketing materials for you, very simple to do. How much is this? Here it is, $2,500 lifetime fee. Now, Brian has sold ReThink Veterinary Solutions for $350, $400 a month. I used to sell bowling rewards for $200, $300 a month. So we have a bunch of centers who have given us $2,500 a year, and they paid us for 5-6 years. So they've given us $12,000, $15,000, $20,000 plus card fees and startup fees, and this is $2,500 period forever. Never have to pay again. Okay, plus you get a 70-30 partnership, but this is only for the first 30 centers in Michigan. So here's the special offer we talked about at the beginning. If you're one of the first 30 centers in Michigan, you got to contact Bo Gergen and get your payment in immediately. Only the first 30 centers will be put on a 70-30 split. Everybody else will be put on 60-40. All right. Now it's a lot better than USBC, which was 0-100, but and you get to keep all of the increase in revenue, all the increase in profits, all the this is only on the memberships. So we do everything for you. You pay a small one-time lifetime fee. You never pay again. You get everything, all the upgrades free of charge, and you get a 10% override not only on just Michigan but everybody in the country. Now, how much money is this? Let me tell you real quick. We have 67 million open play bowlers. We think we're going to be able to get half of them within the first couple of years, no problem. Let's just use a really low number of 1 million people, which we can get just in Michigan alone. If you're getting about a $1 to $2 per person override, that's $1 to $2 million a month, which is around $20 million a year plus just from one state. So that $20 million is now divided up by the 30 proprietors. So it's a lot of money that you get, and that's just one state. So this is your annuity. This is your retirement. It's way greater than what you see here. It's phenomenal. So you want to be one of the first 30, contact Bo Gergen, contact us, and get that in there right off the bat. And I think we're pretty much done. We appreciate your time. Let Bo know or let me know if you have any questions, and we look forward to talking with you later. Thank you very much. I'll end that right here. Okay, we are going to stop the recording. That should do that. and then we're going to exit the meeting.